Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Superbike 22. A little bit sluggish off the line there is Toprak at Razgatlioglu, but there is Jonathan Ray in the lead. I'm going to try and scythe him through, or at least try and have a go at him into turn 1, but I can't get through. All contact from the right hand side. Batista got through, Garrett Gerloff got through, and Andrea Locatelli just crashed further behind us. So unfortunately for the Yamaha, he has ended his Portimao race early, but now to the left hand side for turn 4 we will go. Bautista chasing and pursuing Jonathan Ray, but that is exactly what I wanted to be doing with the 120% difficulty AI. My biggest fear was that if we didn't get the first position or the whole shot going into the first corner, we wouldn't stand a chance of winning this race, but I'm still staying with them for now. Hopefully we can just keep it moving, but unfortunately I've said this a million times before now, and I'll say it again. I don't like the Yamaha, and the Yamaha doesn't like me in Superbike 22, so I know this is going to be a massive, massive struggle. I feel awkward on this bike. It doesn't feel good, so I'm just going to try and give it everything I can to chase down Batista and Jonathan Ray. So to the right-hand side for 11. We actually closed in there in the Portimao corner. Not too bad, but I don't think I can keep it up and pursue them. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. I don't want to give up a chance at a podium here today. In today's video, of course, touching the inside there just for the 13th corner, and that was a big mistake. And I've gone wide now for Sagres for 14. Can't really get the Yamaha stopped, and I can't get it to move across. I don't know whether it's the riding style of Toprak that bugs me. I just never feel like the Yamaha turns, so in that regard where he doesn't look like he leans that much from the bike, it kind of gives me the impression that the bike isn't turning. I don't know what it is, I really don't know, but the Yamaha doesn't work too well for me. But look at Batista lining up a move up on Jonathan Ray. Is not going to be close enough this time around. Jonathan holds it in, nice and firm, into the Primera corner. So we are down by 0.6 of a second to Jonathan and about 0.5 to Alvaro Bautista, but we can still have a chance. But Jesus! Scott Redding up on the inside. That was a very, very aggressive move, an egregious move from Scott Redding there. The BMW absolutely forced his way through. Didn't scythe his way through, he just forced it. And speaking of forcing it, we're forcing it back up at the inside, pushing Redding back into the VIP corner we went, and we did take back over the 3rd position. So now, of course, my whole idea for this video was to replicate Toprak's win in the sprint race and in race 1, but unfortunately it doesn't look to be the case here. Jonathan's doing a great job by leading this one, but for how much longer? Alvaro Bautista is absolutely ridiculous in this game. I don't know why he's so bloody fast as an AI counterpart, but I guess it makes sense because he's so fast in real life. Now, as long as that Ducati doesn't have the real life speed, I think Jonathan Ray may be able to hang on for a bit longer. But now into turn 13, the innocuous corner. Looks like Bautista's lining him up. He wants a lunge, bit of contact between the Ducati and the Yamaha. But now leading it into Sagres, we are closing in. More contact there from Alvaro Bautista, pushing Jonathan Ray wide. This one is certainly going to go on for the entire duration of this race. So wide into the gallop there as we now try and get the power back on Scott Redding. He's looking menacing in this Grand Prix. He fancies this one a lot, but into the back straight we'll go. Can Jonathan Ray fight back and beat Bautista? Oh, he's all over the place there. Oh, he's actually gone through though. What a move from Jonathan Ray, but he has gone wide. Big mistake coming in from the 6-time world champion, and we're stuck on the rumble strip. The rumble strip in this game is absolutely ridiculous. They are all just so bouncy and unreliable, and that is one of them that has caught me off guard there. That is a problem, because now Scott Redding got ahead, but I do think we can have a pop again, not into the Tour VIP this time around, but at the same time, maybe Redding can get us to Alvaro Bautista, because it looks to be that Redding has the speed. And let's try and stay with the Brit, and hopefully we can get to Bautista and start having a ding-dong of a battle. But Garrett Gerloff has now inherited 4th from the mistake of Jonathan Ray just moments ago in the Primera corner. It is good to see when the AI makes mistakes. It's refreshing rather than having them just on rails. So that's a nice feeling of the fact that we've seen a mistake from the AI. Doesn't seem to happen too much. And apparently Andrea Locatelli is still in the Grand Prix. He's just set the fast lap of the Grand Prix with a 1:39.375. So Toprak's teammate right now showing him up in the sense of lap times. But for us right now, we're still in 3rd position, and we're doing what we can to try and pursue Scott Redding and Alvaro Bautista. So bringing on the power, then we'll go into the gallop for the 3rd time of asking. We'll keep it into the right and slowly bring on the power. Not quite there yet, but it looks like we're still pretty much setting the same lap times, which is nothing to be thrilled about because that last lap did have Scott Redding diving up the inside of us, so we'll have to bear that in mind for the future. But now going into the Primera corner, a little bit wide. We do bring on the acceleration pretty nicely there and still have a good line going into turn 3 for the Lagos corner. A little bit deep, but we're still looking promising. We should have a good chance here of chasing them down in this particular sector. I do feel going into the Craig Jones corner and then the Portimao corner is where we can close in a bit of a gap. Final corner, final straight, yeah, it can be difficult, especially with the Ducati and the BMW's horsepower. Now into turn 6, we go for this very, very innocuous corner. Turn 7 is a difficult corner to manage, but we seem to be doing okay here in Portimao right now. So the Samsung corner tackled pretty nicely there. Did do a bit of practice with this bike earlier just to try and get the feeling back with the Yamaha, and yeah, I guess the feeling has improved, but I still feel ever so sluggish. I feel like I'm on the limit in every corner and the bike just doesn't want to move. I've tried different electronics, tried different brake discs, you name it, and I just can't find anything nice to say about the Yamaha, apart from it looks bloody beautiful. That's about it though. Well, there is Scott Redding. He's looking to be scything up his former manufacturer and bike there, of course, as we make a big balls up in Sagres. Massive moment there, and I can't seem to get the power on without the rear tyre slipping and sliding all over the place. It's not going particularly well for us with the Yamaha right now. The DX1 tyre may have been a gamble, but I felt like it was the right tyre to choose. So here we go then. Back straight one more time for the 5th time of asking across the line. Excuse me, 4th to start the 5th lap. Scott Redding, does he fancy a lunge yet? But I tell you what, whether he fancied the lunge now or not, he is right there and he is in range for a victory. I don't think I've seen Scott Redding win a race here in Superbike 22, and of course he's never won one with the BMW yet, as Garrett Gerloff gives us the same punch as Scott Redding did from a couple of laps ago. Absolutely no need for that from the AI. They seem to have neglected the human element in the AI in this game. They do not care where you are. It's not too bad in MotoGP sometimes, but here in Superbike they really whack you. They do not care if you're in their way or not. They will give it gung-ho. But we've gone wide into turn 7. Gerloff will inherit the 3rd position, and Gerloff is in for a chance of a podium. It was a bit of a disaster for him over the weekend here in Portimao, but Toprak has retaliated and regained the podium position. It's a braking firm now for the Portimao corner, just chucking it in to the right-hand side, as both the front tyre of the SC1 and the rear tyre of the DX1 are looking a bit worse for wear. Both on the right-hand side and left-hand side is taking a bit of a hammering as we go wide for turn 13. Is Gerloff there? He certainly is. We're going to try and replicate our defence like we did a moment ago, but this time shoving it through the inside, scything our way through, up into Sagres, Toprak, back into the top 3. Scott Redding now has, in fact, got ahead of Alvaro Bautista, so the BMW man is looking to do one over on his former manufacturer, and I tell you what, I think he'll be loving that one, because I'm sure he would do anything to beat the Ducati, and especially Bautista, since them two both don't really get on. We're now breaking into the Primera corner once again for the 6th time in this video. We are tackling Primera corner, and of course, guys, if you are enjoying the content so far and you're yet to subscribe, I highly recommend you click that button so you can see a lot more great Superbike 22 content and more. Fastest man on circuit, Philip Ertl. That's not a name I expected to see at the fastest man on the track right now. Scott Redding and Bautista will continue to do battle up in the front in this penultimate lap as we go wide into the Tour VIP for the... Oh, goodness me, how many times we've gone wide in this game? I do not know. But anyway, into the right-hand side for 7, keeping it in nice and tight if we can. There is Jonathan Ray. I'm looking at that green Kawasaki just popping at the bottom of the screen, and there he is! Never mind at the bottom of the screen, it's to the right of the screen now, and we're going to try and position the Yamaha ahead of him just to keep him back, keep pushing him back. Do not let Jonathan Ray get through at any point, because I will not be able to defend. But to the right-hand side for turn 11, Jonathan's still there. Mr. Ray versus Mr. Razgatlioglu. Oh my goodness, this is going to go down to the wire. And I tell you what, I'm actually not disappointed. My lap times here as Jonathan Ray has another lunge. A bit more contact to add to the record books between these two. But not too bad in the sense of lap times. 146, 141, 143, 141. Okay, fair enough. I can be alright with that. Are we going to get into the 140s again? Not going to get into 139, that's a bit optimistic for me, but bringing on the power, as we can actually set a very, very strong lap time here, and it really needs it. 3 seconds is the gap to Bautista. A little bit more to Scott Redding. It's a couple of bike lengths now for the man on board the BMW. Are we going to see a first victory for Scott Redding here in Superbike 22, here in Portimao on board the BMW? So braking firm into Lagos for the final time in this race as Jonathan Rea gives us another whack. Goodness me, can they just chill? Ease up a little bit? Just anything? Oh, goodness me. So into the Tour VIP corner we go again. A little bit wide there, that is not ideal. 3 seconds is an advantage now to Bautista, but never mind about that for now. Jonathan Rea sided his way through, bullied his way through on Toprak, and now it's down to us to fight back. Gerloff is still there, he still fancies it, still wants it, but a little lunge up on the inside for the Samsung corner. It's a nudge, it's a move, it's a pass. We are now up into the top 3 once again. Leaning into the left for the Craig Jones corner, we're still hanging on as much as we possibly can. And I tell you what, this will feel like a victory if we hang on to this podium. Jonathan Rea still pushing us, still having a go, just pressuring and bullying us to give up this position. Well, we will not yield. We now go into 13 and Jonathan Rea gets bumped from behind, which in turn gets bumped into us. And now we're stuck. We're down to 6, but we're fighting back. Massive contact. BMW up on the inside. It's Eugene Laverty who's looking for a podium. Garrett Gerloff gets bumped now from Toprak as I got caught on the rumble strip. It looks like Scott Redding coming out of the final corner now will have the speed, will have the drive to win the Grand Prix here in Portimao. Bautista in second, and do we hang on to third? The Yamaha giving it everything from that R1 across the line. We do hang on to a brilliant podium finish here in Portimao. So guys, a pretty tough race there. Redding wins from Bautista and Razgatlioglu on the third position for the podium. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button and also consider subscribing for a lot more content just like this. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.